Hey YouTube, Simple Grower here. Keeping it real. It's Sunday morning, um, and I haven't showered yet. I've been canning all morning. Actually, I'm drying peppers now, um, and it's super wet out here. But later today, I'm going to be cleaning out my garden and getting some stuff, ready for. All right, so over here, my cayenne and my habanero pepper, they still have a ton of peppers on them. And they're not turning red. But fortunately, what I do have, and it's a total mess now, it's on my to-do list. First thing is inside there is my green room, and I can keep the temperature controlled. It has a tile floor with a drain, so I actually can bring these in no problem, and hopefully provide them with enough warmth that they'll at least turn red and yellow respectively. So just wanted to go down into my garden here and just show you a little bit. Super wet out here. And I'm going to do a few things. But basically here's the look of it. Keeping that kale and that cabbage over there as long as I can, and the chard. That chard over there is beautiful. And over here I have a bunch of, get closer here, I gotta walk through the jungle. All this rain, everything is just going nuts. Except for it's so cold, nothing's turning red, really. I got a lot of these heirloom tomatoes on the vine, and I learned a trick on the YouTube how to get these suckers to turn red. So I'm going to do that. Here's some that are red. I think they're split though. Let me grab one and see. Oh, some of them are still good. This is the orange Russolini. Maybe I'll see if I can get a few more to dehydrate. I'd sure like that. That's all fallen down history. And I wanted to show you this thing because it was a complete surprise to me. So I came out here. This is the Gorgon that produced, I don't know, probably about 20 acorn squash. I thought it was done. And I came out here to start clearing it out. And saw that. Look at there. This guy produced one more acorn squash for me. So I'm really happy about that. I will harvest that. Bring it around over here to the back of the Gorgon. And looky there. A couple more squash. I just need a little bit more heat, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the one, and yeah, be awesome. And anyway, I got a lot of work to do out here. It's cold and wet, but I don't know, I'm okay with it. So I'll get that done, and I'll talk to you guys later. Aren't these dahlias beautiful? That's my grandmother's favorite flower. Her name was Minnie. All right, growers, I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. I love you, Grandma. So I came back in, and I've gathered some of the habaneros and a few of the cayenne peppers off the bushes out there. Brought them inside, and I'm hoping that I can get them to turn ripe inside in my green room. But anyway, these are habanero peppers and cayenne peppers, and I'm about to dehydrate them. So what I did was just took a paring knife and stabbed some holes in the peppers. I'd remove the stems if I had more to conserve space, but I don't have that many. I also poked holes in the cayenne. Now I'll put them on the dehydrator, and it'll probably take at least a full day, probably 24 hours, maybe longer to dry these. I'd hang them, but it just takes too much time to tie them up and stuff. And I'm really pressed for time, trying to get some other canning done, and actually trying to get my house a little bit cleaned up too. After, you know, post canning season, kind of. I'm still finishing up. And next weekend will be a weekend of canning too, making jams and a few, tomato sauce. My sister's coming over next week, and I had said in a previous video that she's coming over this weekend, but I got the dates mixed up. She's coming over next weekend, and her husband's coming too, which is great because I could use some man muscle to do a few things around here. Some stuff I can't lift, and some branches on some fir trees that are just too difficult for me to get, and definitely would require 2 people. So I'm going to appreciate his help. I'll get that all on video for you. I just wanted to give you an update of my Sunday. A little bit of cleaning, a little bit of dehydrating, a little bit of picking. You saw my acorn squash, yay. And it's pretty wet outside. I'm going to wait a couple hours, see if it dries up a little bit, because the sun's just now starting to come out. Give you a little glimpse of familiar scene. But see, the sun's starting to come out, so I'm hoping it'll dry stuff out a little bit. I've got some weed eating to do and a few things outside. And yeah, you know, just fall chores, getting it done. All right, YouTube, take care. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Had a great weekend and have a great week. Take care, y'all. Bye.